Pace, Robyn Abbey-Hardesty, the Executive Director, and Jade Clark, Community Relations Director, doing great things over there. Welcome, ladies.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, what's going on over there?
Oh, we're just growing, right?
We are.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Okay, so Thome PACE actually started almost 8.5 years ago, and we're a PACE program, and PACE stands for Program for All-Inclusive Care for the Elderly.
Oh.
And the goal of our program is to keep older adults, 55 and older, in their own home and out of nursing homes, and safe and independent.
Well, that's that sounds good to me.
Yep.
It's a very comprehensive program. It really focuses on keeping them in their home while serving them with medical, social, and coordinated care to really specifically meet their needs so that they don't need nursing home care.
Sure. Yeah. So helping keep the community, lightening the load on nursing homes and hospitals, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. Jade, tell me about eligibility and enrollment. What is the criteria? Obviously, age, I think, would be one.
Yep. So we actually have 4 eligibility requirements to enroll into our program. Okay. The first one is you have to be 55 or older. The second one is you have to live in our service area. And our service area covers Jackson, Hillsdale, and Lenawee County.
Okay.
And then you have to be safe in the community with our supports and services. And then the last one is you have to meet the Michigan level of care for nursing home. And I'll sort of expand on that. That could be someone that might need help with hands-on assistance with transferring, bed mobility, feeding themselves, someone that may have Alzheimer's or dementia, memory loss, difficulty managing day-to-day decisions, finances, medications.
So you guys could help people with just maybe 1 or 2 things specifically that they need help for.
Yeah, it's really tailored to that participant's specific needs. So whatever they need to remain independent in the community is what services we want to provide them.
Right.
Wow. So how would somebody, if you've got a loved one that you're concerned about, or if one of our viewers is watching like, oh, I'm getting a little forgetful, how do they start the process?
So they can actually call our day center anytime, and our receptionist will sort of triage them to myself or Laura Covey, who is our community relations specialist, and then we sort of start the screening process over the phone, and then we actually go out and do a home visit. We also can help with Medicaid applications.
I was going to say, this sounds expensive.
Yeah, if they have Medicare and Medicaid, there's no cost or copay
Oh,
for all of the services that we provide.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Did you guys hear that?
And you work with the Department of Health and Human Services to, they kind of help navigate that process, correct?
Yep. And it's actually really nice because we have our own DHS worker right on site with us.
Oh, nice.
And she is just managing our participants' caseload for Medicaid. So we can actually do the Medicaid screening right over the phone if they potentially could qualify for Medicaid. We actually help get all their documents in line because it is very complex. It can be very overwhelming for an older adult trying to figure out how to apply for Medicaid, and we sort of help them through that entire process.
Yeah, that's great. Where are you guys located?
We're right down by Vista Grand Villa across the street on Springport Road.
Very, very nice. I see the buses driving around. Do either of you two have your CDL and drive the buses?
No.
We do see them all over in the community.
Yeah.
And I love your community involvement too. I see you guys jump in any opportunity you get. I think you probably get best dressed at a lot of the costume events that you guys take part in. Talk to us a little bit about why that community involvement is so important to your organization.
I just feel like being involved in the community so people can know about our program and our services and supports, because really, honestly, it is the best kept secret.
Yeah.
And we get that a lot, and we have families that say, I have never heard of you, and this is life-changing for us because we provide so many supports and services in their home.
Yeah, it really increases their access to care and to keep them, like you had said earlier, out of the hospital, minimize the need to be readmitted into the hospital or going to nursing home care, whether that's skilled or placement.
And is there anything more important for seniors or the aging population than wanting to stay in their own home?
Right, that's the number one goal.
Did you ladies see Andy look at me when he said aging population?
Well, you're just a few
That's
years
his number
away
one
from
goal. We got it noted.
just a few years away from some of the meeting all 4 of the criteria there.
Closer to being eligible than not eligible for your beautiful services.
But it is something that people need to be more aware of, right? There's a lot of, people just are confused because they tend to not do the research. But talk about the benefits to this approach of care.
So the services that we provide, I just sort of want to highlight a lot of that because that's where a lot of our participants and their families benefit. So like we said, if they have Medicare and Medicaid and they qualify and meet our eligibility requirements, the services that we provide would be primary and specialty care. So our primary care physician does become their primary care provider, and that is provided at our day center. They also get medications. So all the prescription medications that they are getting from our primary care doctor, that's all delivered right to their door, and there is no cost or copay.
Wow.
So oftentimes when I meet with potentials, they're like, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to pay my electric bill or if I'm going to pay for my diabetes supplies. So when they enroll into our program, there's no cost.
They don't have to make that
That's
choice
amazing.
anymore.
No, they
That's
do not.
incredible.
And same thing with like incontinence products. We deliver those right to their door, and there's no cost or copay. And sometimes, depending on the individual, they need several packages of those a month, and they can add up very quickly. So there's no cost for those. Same thing with podiatry, dentistry, hearing, optometry services. All of that is included. They also get in-home care. So Asina can go into the home and provide any personal care, help with dressing, even grocery shopping, laundry, and housekeeping assistance too.
You mentioned you guys are growing. Do you need staff?
Yeah.
Definitely. So we're definitely always hiring for SENA and aides. That's constant. And then when we hit our growth pattern, we go up to a next level of enrollments. Then we tend to have to add nursing and therapy type of roles.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to learn more, and I know we can't wait to turn 55 just listening to you guys. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Yes, thank you for having us.
From, say it again for me.
Thome Pace.
Thome Pace, Jade Clark, and Robyn Abbey-Hardesty. More of the show right after this.